What it is, focus your homeboy first back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. Solo dolo for the promo at the moment, but you will see my brother Tim G. Jacob later on in the program. So make sure you watch all segments of Put It On Something. Okay? Won't be striking up the band. Won't be striking up the band this time. Okay? Because as you know, Jackson State University suffered a defeat. First SWAC defeat in quite some time. Okay. At the hands of FAMU in the Orange Blossom Classic. Okay. So we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it in its totality. Okay. You might be wondering, first, what's up with that banner right there? I'm going to explain the banner. I got another one on the way too. I'm going to explain it all. Okay. We're going to talk about it. Before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share. Put it in the group chats where you be sharing in these Facebook groups, wherever. I put all your people on it. I join the channel, become one of the realest ones. Contribute via Cashapp, super things, whatever you give goes back into the company as IG Entertainment continues its ascension to become the one-stop shop for all things Black culture. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, the current banner that's on the screen is because Jackson State University got some haters out there. My God. What they say is us versus the coalition? Shit, the coalition, it's like this was a spiritual moment for them, wasn't it? Wasn't a spiritual moment? I know I don't be doing nothing because y'all know I'm pro-black. You know what I'm talking about? I want everybody to succeed. I just want us to win when we play everybody else. Okay? Real one down Jackson State. Y'all be talking that much shit? Like on these platforms and everything, that got these folks so mad at us. What the fuck? Because it really just seemed like folks be praying on our downfall, bro. Folks own goddamn team and lost this weekend. But Jackson State losing, erase that pain. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? But we did that. And we got on that. Because we came out from the jump on some bullshit. We did. TC said it on goddamn self. On that kickoff return, and I said it when I was on my live with the realest one. Shout out to everybody that watched the game with me. Okay, we kind of helped each other through that shit. I said somebody didn't do their job. Somebody had to be out of their lane. And that's exactly what TC said. Y'all saw they took the opening kick to the house. Now then one of the realest one told me, don't worry, they were harder. Shout out Harder. Don't worry, we're gonna be all right. And we looked like we were about to be all right. Okay, went straight down the field. We had a ball from JB to Mr. Powers. Okay, so we forget that. We matriculated the ball on down the field. Our drive stalled around like the 10 or something like that. And then we had the second special teams nut up. We're hiking the ball over the holder's head. So that special teams is a motherfucker. Folks don't like to mention it. It's like we need all three phases of the game. Like you hear coaches say that shit, but I guess maybe motherfuckers think that they don't really mean it. No, that special teams matters. Parents, if you got a kid that's playing football and they happen not to be at one of the sexy positions, they're not a quarterback, they're not a wide receiver, okay? They're not able to play defense and get sacks or interceptions, you know what I'm talking about? And the coaches got them on special team. Tell them that shit matters. Tell them if the coach got your ass on special team, go out there and make a play. Because y'all see. quite possibly cost us this game. With just the special teams blunders in the first half. You feel me? So that shit matters. Don't devalue, don't take for granted special teams. Okay. Fam, you end up with a sustained drive. Okay, had a touchdown pass with a good mix of run and pass. Musa looked all right on this drive. Okay, looked all right. Okay, I wasn't impressed overall though. I didn't see offensive player of the year like y'all been talking about. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about not major sports media, because obviously major sports media don't pay attention to what the fuck going on down here, as we know from all the shit they were saying about Shedeur Sanders and stuff. We obviously they don't pay attention to what the hell be going on. We're gonna talk about that a little later, okay? But when it comes to some of the bigger names in HBCU coverage, y'all made it seem like most of them finna go out here and throw for 355. And that ain't what really happened. Okay. But on JSU drive, that shit ended in a fumble. We just dropped the ball. Now I don't know if JB had already, if that had happened after he had hit his hand on the guy's helmet. I don't know if he hit his hand or forearm. In the replay, I saw it like it was the forearm, but I don't know. He just dropped the ball. Okay. And also we had like a chop block penalty on this drive that put us far behind the stick. So this gave them excellent field position. They end up scoring off of a bubble screen. Okay, so that was 21-0 right there. Off a kickoff return, scoring after we sat up here and we had a pretty good drive, but couldn't get no points out of there because we didn't hike the ball over Cuz head. Okay. We just fumble the ball and give them short field. Just literally just drop the ball out of our damn hand, get them short field. And they score on a little bubble screen. That was 21-0 right there. And again, during my live, I was saying, shit, it's like boxing. And we had like a flash knockdown in the first round, but then we kind of woozed it throughout the rest of that bitch and really couldn't recover, get our legs back under us properly until it was seemingly too late. Because we did start to do some things in the second half, specifically, defensively, but too late. Also, Mr. Musa missed some throws though too. So while I'm happy about the goose egg in the second half, I don't want to be deceived about the fact that they did have some receivers get behind us and were butt naked, and that motherfucker just missed. So we got to address that shit too, and I'm sure the coaching staff will point that out on film and address it. Okay. But after that, that 21-0 occurred. We got the football. Forced to punt. We were just getting our asses kicked up front. JB almost threw a pick on this drive. Next FAMU drive, they were forced to punt. Shit, we should have had a pick six on this drive. And when you get your ass down like that, you got to go ahead and take advantage of those kind of situations. Okay. When you dig a hole like that, God damn it, you gotta do some Herculean shit to climb up out of it. So we needed that pick six. All that shit I just said happened in the first quarter, y'all. The first quarter was quite eventful. Okay. Second quarter, we were forced to punt. The play call and execution on third down, both were kind of questionable. Okay, in my opinion. On FAMU's possession, we end up blocking the field goal. So I'm like, okay, now we about to get some good vibes going. Okay, get some good vibes going. And we didn't take advantage of the big play by special teams. Okay, we were forced to punt. So At that point, I said, fuck my journalism. I ain't even taking notes no more because I see what this is. I see what this is. We were not ready to play. We were not ready to play. I cannot say that we suck. I cannot say that we're a bad team. I cannot say we're going back to the dreadful days pre-prime. No, I cannot say that. Why? Because I just saw what the fuck we did against South Carolina State. We looked damn good. We looked damn good. Did we have some fuck ups? Yes, we had some shit to clean up, specifically with red zone offense. Okay, but a lot of the shit that we looked at today and criticized in terms of JB's performance. JB was stellar last week. He was stellar. Okay. Some may say we needed more commitment to the run game. Our offense was damn near completely balanced last week. Okay. Defense was stellar last week. Okay. Special teams was solid last week. Penalties, where we had just 5. So game was relatively clean. Like, so I know that it's there. So if it's there and we don't show it, that means wasn't ready to play. And TC said it himself. Said he got to do a better job of getting them ready to play, which means he got to, get on the coach staff and everybody involved. The kids that were up there with him, I think Mr. Doyle was up there with him in the post game, and Mr. Powers was up there with him in the post game presser. Both of them were talking about lack of energy. Can't come in there build no lack of energy now. Can't do that. Can't do that. Now they picked it up. Picked it up in the second half. Zy McDonald came in, gave us a little spark. Okay. I was glad to see that when they cut to the sideline, JB wasn't over there sulking or anything like that. It seemed like he was, giving all the players pounds and shit like that. Glad to see that. And I hope that his hand is straight up forearm or whatever the case is. Okay. That was a big throw by Zy to Powers. Okay. Hopefully, if need be, if something is wrong with JB, that Zy can come in and replicate that. Okay. But here, Zy, if I'm not mistaken, let me double check now. If I'm not mistaken, he had more passing yards than Mr. Musa. Oh, he was right there. Mr. Musa, based on what ESPN is telling me, had 150 passing yards for 2 touchdowns, 12 of 22. Okay. Don't sound like player of the year for real. Okay. And Zy was 10 of 14 for 149 yards in a tub. And that was just in his that was just in the second half. That was just in the fucking second half. Okay. Now, I mentioned our FAMU was last on the ground last year. Willis Simmons said, fuck all that. Said, fuck all that. They had 39 attempts for 208 yards. That's a no-no right there. Now, part of that is, okay, more commitment to running the ball because they had the big lead, and you want to run the ball, secure the lead, kill clock. Okay. But it's not only that they were attempting runs, hell, they were getting 5.3 per rush. So, you know what I'm saying? We got our ass whooped because we didn't bring energy. And I don't understand that, y'all. I don't understand that kind of shit when it comes to football or any kind of combat sport like boxing and MMA and stuff like that. When you come into some shit where it's some violence gonna go on, and you won't come in that bitch ready to be violent. Because that person could hurt you. That person could end your career. That person could end your life. And we don't come in ready to, for that. So we finna address that part. Okay. We finna address that part. Before I do want to mention this. When we had that momentum going, That score went up to 28-3. I even looked it up. I said, 28-3. That's Falcons Patriots. We've seen crazier things. I think you know what? This should be legendary. We can come back. Should be legendary. Oh, then we got that touchdown. Okay. Get a stop. Then we march. Okay. Or it might have been a blocked field goal, another blocked field goal. I think that's what it was. I think we got that second blocked field goal. Okay. So then we marching. Okay. We march. And then out of nowhere, we get a phantom fumble. A phantom fumble. What the fuck? That shit didn't look like a fumble live. It didn't look like a fumble on replay. And they talking about letting the motherfucker. First of all, they talking about letting it stand. First of all, why the hell you call that shit in the first place? You did not see that ball come out. You see FAMU players up pointing shit. And so, well, let me just point. They point. What the fuck we go? What the fuck is going on? I want to see the ref's transcript. I want to see the ref's transcript. I want to see the ref's wife's transcript. He must marry a woman from FAM. If these Republicans can force the President of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama, to show his goddamn birth certificate, I want to see that ref's transcript. The fuck we talking about? That man knee was clearly down. And that took our momentum. Now, am I saying we were going to win the game if we get that score? I don't know. But I know we couldn't win it without it. And that phantom fumble took it from. That was the worst call I've seen in the replay era. I'm not being hyperbolic. I'm trying to think back. I'm trying to think back to a worst call in the replay era, like where they went to the replay and did that. I've seen a worse call. I want to say, I don't know who that was playing, but it was a PWI game. The Jadeveon Clowney game. Y'all know when Jadeveon Clowney made that big tackle, and they brought the sticks out. The ball was clearly short of the line of game. They still called the first down. You had Steve Spurrier right there going crazy. And then Jadeveon Clowney, what, on the very next play or something like that, got a big hit, went unblocked base, got a big hit, caused a fumble, okay? Okay, that was an egregious call. But I'm talking about a call where you go to the damn tape and you look at the tape and anybody would have. If Jay Walker didn't set up there and said that it should be Jack Stable, Jay Walker of all people, if he didn't say it wasn't a fumble, then goddamn it. So I need to see the ref's transcript to see if he got FAMU hours. I want to know, does his wife have FAMU hours? Does his mistress have FAMU hours? Do his children have FAMU hours? Somebody got ties to them Rattlers in their ref family. Might be the ref himself. I don't know. That call was fucking egregious. Okay? But one thing you can't control, as a former coach now, you say you can't control the refs. Control what you can control. So we shouldn't even been in that situation. Okay? So let me go in coach mode real quick and address our boys. Okay? Let me address our boys. I need y'all boys to listen up. First of all, we love you. That's first and foremost, okay? If it's some fuck boys and bras coming in your DMs or underneath your post talking shit, fuck them, block them. Move on. You ain't got time to be dealing with them. You ain't got time to be going back and forth with them. Okay, you're a public person. You chose to play a game that's in front of the public. Okay, so fuck them, block them. They do not represent the real ones that are down with the institution. We love you. Okay, that's first and foremost. Okay. Secondly, I need y'all stay off your own dick. Stay off of it after these wins. Okay? Stay off of it. Nobody believed in you. Okay? When Prime left, everybody thought you just gonna fall apart, and you went out there and you turned up on ABC against South Carolina State. Something that we couldn't do during the Prime era. Okay? You did that. But to come out here against FAMU and lack energy, y'all admit it, you lack energy. To come out here and lack energy in a SWAC opening game against a team who been talking shit to y'all the whole previous year, even though you whooped them 59-3 last year. They said, we still want y'all ass. So they've been laser focused on you. And you come in here and lack energy. That let me know you're on your own dick. That let me know that after that goddamn South Carolina State game, you've been reading all this social media. You've been going finding pictures of yourself. You've been saving them shits on your phone. Then you go making all these little posts about it. You've been trying to get your merch off. You know what I'm talking about? Been trying to get your dick sucked by the girl. You've been doing all this shit instead of being ready to play. And you stay off your own dick now. Okay. You let motherfuckers in the podcast world talk about how good you are. You let motherfuckers with a Twitter account. You let motherfuckers on Facebook talk about how good you are, goddamn it. But you need to stay off of that. You need to stay humble and stay home. That's what I need you to do. Stay humble, stay hungry throughout it all. Now, I anticipate I'm going to go down there to Baton Rouge, take care of business. We're going to talk about that momentarily, okay? We'll talk about that momentarily. But see, I don't need y'all to go down there and take care of business and then get back on your high horse and shit, feeling good and all that kind of stuff, and then have another brain fart. We don't need to do that. Through the highs, the lows, the triumphs, and the tribulations, we must remain humble and hungry. Remember that. Now, I ain't telling you not to be on social media. I ain't telling you that. I ain't telling you not to try to hustle your merch. I ain't telling you that. But I'm telling you, you better find somebody who loves you that can help you with those things. Let them take care of that. Tell your mama to get on there and make your post about your merch. Tell your sibling to do that. Tell your girlfriend. She on there. She know how to hustle that shit. She know what to do. Let her handle that. Because you got to focus on ball. You got to focus on ball. Because if you're not focused on ball, you come out here and get hit in the mouth early. And then our plan go out the goddamn window. See, the great Mike Tyson once said, everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. He should know. Hell, it happened to him too. Got upset by Buster Douglas. Go look it up. Mike wasn't focused. He was on his own dick. And see, Buster Douglas had just lost his mama. So he was goddamn hell-bent on whooping Mike Tyson ass that night. Well, goddamn fam, you was hell-bent on whooping your ass tonight. They were. Or today, I should say. They were hell-bent on doing it. And for us to not have energy, for us to give up that kick and not be able to bounce back from it with resilience, shows me you weren't ready to play. You on your own dick. So let's lock in. Let's get into these classrooms. Check out this film. It's going to be ugly. You're going to watch every goddamn part of it. You're going to study. You're going to get better. Okay? We're going to hit our weights. because we gotta stay right. We're gonna hit the training room. Anybody got a little nicked up in a little bit, anything like that, we're gonna be taken care of. Okay? Gonna be taken care of. You're gonna hydrate, you're gonna get your nutrition, gonna go to class, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna have a good week of practice. And then we're gonna go out there and right the ship. But for that to happen, I need you to stay off your own dick. Let the other people hop on. Put it on some.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.